I think the beginning of your music is very fitting,
Oh,
that there's more than one royal family.
yeah. I love that you know the song. I recorded that weeks after I left WWE the first time. And to this day, we still use that audio sample. My goal actually is, I don't know if she'd want to do this, the beginning of my song, the little voiceover that exists, I'd love my daughter to do it at one point.
Oh my God. Oh,
Just because I want her to have a good experience in this. I had the best experience, but certainly you can't predict the highs and the lows and all that it's going to be. But
no, you can't.
No, you certainly cannot. Yeah, I am, again, opportunity showed up, opportunity knocked. I was able to answer, and very lucky.